My name is Hamlic and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. To be honest, I thought this was a dating simulator from Japan. You know, one of those that's very cute graphical with some kind of cute girls and guys or whatever it can be, what you're into. But then I read that this was supposed to be a part of a horror game. And that got me curious. This does even look like a horror game. So before we get started, I want to say that children and people who are easily disturbed by disturbing images or something like that should not play this game. At least that's what they're warning you for. So, but hey, let's get going then. New game. Enter your name. Okay. Hamlic, who cares? Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me through the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally obvious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friends you never see yourself making today, but it's just that kind of works out because you know each other others for so long. We used to walk to school together, one day like this, but starting around high school we would obviously more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me off like this, I almost felt better off running away. However, I just side and idle from the front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, so bad. I overstepped again. But I caught up with you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, I'm so kind to this girl. You say that you like or you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Hamlic. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we are a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have time. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Whatever. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly sprinkled with other students walking their daily commutes. Sorry. By the way, Hamlic, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where this memory league go along with whatever she's on about. Oh, I'm such a nice guy. Sorry, likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's just like a normal day to me, I think. I was talking about how I'm worried about that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Who needs that? No one needs that. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I did die at the thought of you becoming a neat net in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promise though. We at least promised me to try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yeah. Why did I let you get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised that I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school days isn't ordinary as ever, and I'm over before I knew it. Okay, after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sorry you have to go into class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I could catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there here and spacing out, so I came in. Yes, no, why not let me space out? Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Oh, that's a good thing. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, if you come meet my club. Sorry? Yeah! There's no way I'm going to your club. Oh, I'm so bad. Sorry, is vice president of the literature club. Not that I'm ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 90% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. So she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She's inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to make a club. Oh, I'm a bad guy. Come on, please. Why do you even care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. The Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Saori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just cunning as to have planned all of this out. And out along soon. Fine, I stopped by your for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marked the day I sold myself a cupcake. That's the whole thing. Is that the terrible thing? The horror of this game. I sold my soul for a cupcake. I directly follow Saori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Saori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new members here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Great name! Girl 1. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, thank you. Saori always says nice things about you. Girl 2. Seriously, you brought a boy? What's wrong with that? Is that a good thing, right? At least some guys can come to this club. Wait, the atmosphere. Oh, I'm getting full of tears. Hamlic, what a nice surprise. Girl 3. Okay. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in these situations. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay, that's the thing. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. Okay, she's Natsuki? The girl with the sore attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also one of those who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh, Sayori says it quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. She's smoothie. Okay. Anyway, this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Okay. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears compared with more mature and timid. It seems to have a hard time to keep up with people like Saori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's so nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Monica? Wait a minute. Okay. Natsuki, Yuri, Saori, and Monica. Is she a transfer student? I mean, very different name, right? But then again, it's just a game too. Who cares? That's right! It's great to see you again, Hamlic. Monica smiles so sweetly. Aww. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Hamlic. We made room for you at the table, so can sit next to me or Monica. I get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I get that. Sorry, I get too excited. Then how about make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Saori mentioned, it's already minded that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Saori. Natsuki and Yuri walks over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a rapid tray and Yuki opens the closet. Okay. What's the closet is way over there? Still feeling awkward, I sit down next to Saori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, cute! The whiskers are drawn with iced little pieces of chocolate we used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were this good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry, take one. Oh, she blushes. Sori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious. Sori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Oh, what a bad childhood friend. Think, Sori, think! I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki, it's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Ooh, this is a dating game, isn't it? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Is it really good? Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you were technical did. Sori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Oh, bad I am. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. By the way, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. No, she didn't. She's the same kind of figure as always. So, what made you consider literature club? I was forced. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sori. Why not? It's just to be honest with her straight off. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and Sori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. Or everyone. Monika, I'm impressed. And a surprise, sorry, my English started to get bad. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand out of all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. You're also nods in agreement. Then, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it in that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. No, that's why we want to join the anime club. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, well, we do our best. You know it. Everyone feels like they agrees. So different girls all interested in the same goal. Okay, that's kind of good, isn't it? Monika have worked really hard just to find these three. Okay, maybe this is why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm of literature. So Hamlic, what kind of things do you like to read? Yeah, this is interesting. Considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Oh, so bad! I must mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What I'm saying, I spoke without thinking, seeing your sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorite are usually novels that delve deeply in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity, craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world and equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. He seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it is obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. A bookworm, I guess? But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deeply psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Horror theme! I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate at the minimum level. Oh, at this rate, you might as well behave in a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some as gentle as you, I guess I could say that. But if a story makes me think, or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only by brief moments. I hate horrors. Oh, what's that? Well, it's just Natsuki. I start over to me with a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write cute things, don't you? Natsuki. What? What gives you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No? Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Oh, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, expose your vulnerabilities, and show even the deepest reach of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? This goes deep. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Alright, I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki, Yuri looks quite good at Monika. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do this. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it's helped us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and to strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Hamlic? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with that I've been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sori may have been convincing me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my my train of thoughts. All four stares at me with the dejected eyes. but I'm so sorry. I thought, Hamlic, you all I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I decided then. I joined the literature club. One by one, the girls left. Yes, I'm so happy. Somebody wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just come for the cups, I would be super pissed. That makes me suspicious. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end the meeting on a good note. Everybody, remember tonight's assignments. Write poems to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Hamlic, I'm looking forward to see you how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel excited welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue this chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Hamlic, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sora and I never walked home together anymore because you always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. Yay. With that, the two of us departed the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Saori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day with the school in the literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Dating game! Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Sometimes good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. So we have misfortune, variance, daydream, shave, email. That's kind of a strange word. Chocolate, fluffy, strawberry, desire, broken. So what's supposed to take then? What's supposed to take? It says that felt like misfortune is like this Yuri. Fluffy strawberry seems to be that Natsuki. Desire, shame, broken. Really? Okay, I think fluffy. Yep. After image. In favorite dance, capacity, promise. Okay, so I get new words for every time I choose one. Nature, blanket, starscape. I don't even know what that is. Promise, capacity. Strawberry. What can go good with strawberry? Strawberry dance? Poof? Puff. Okay. I thought the puff was puff. Joy, party, peaceful, scars, tragedy, smile, swimsuits, papa, disaster. What's that? I don't know what this word is. Strawberry, poof, scars, party, tragedy, smile, papa, this is what's this? Okay, I guess it's a bad word then. Friends is a happy word. Okay. Extraordinary, frightening, together, cheek, clumsy, haven't seen, cage? Okay, that's a bad thing at least. Hoop, please. Doki, what's Doki Doki? Okay, it's her again. Sunset, candy, marshmallow, lollipop. Sunshine, shiny, amazing, suicide, lucky. Okay, so okay, I gotta choose 20 words I guess from here. Lollipop. Playground. Okay. Fantasy. Okay, I thought that was more to Yuri, but okay. Summer, pleasure, bouncy, fireworks of fun. Treasure, play, calm, sing, bunny, universe with that. Firework, raindrops. Sugar, take some milk. Okay, lust. Let's go. What the hell am I writing? I don't even want to know. His own adventure, whispers, unstable, peace, warm, extreme, cute. Inferno. Anime. Miss Clouds. Massacre. Beauty. Sweet. Pain. Sweet pain. Lazy. Flowers. Pug and Hamlic. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a bit strange for me, but at least I can keep on. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone at least already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Hamlic. I hope this isn't overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you do it. Oh, come on. Like you deserve any slack. Like you deserve the slack. Sorry, told me you didn't even want to join the club. You want any club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you don't want to see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth of someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Aha! Okay. If this is a dating game, I think Natsuki is the perfect girl for this guy. I mean, he wanted to join the anime club, so why the hell not? Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Okay, that's kind of debatable, but I kind of agree to that too. I mean, it's a lot of text in some and some not, but still, it's a lot of things. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Hamlic always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because you're always so messy and distracting. And you always set your house on fire. What? Oh my god, it's crazy. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I'm a bit jealous. How come? You and Hamlic can become good friends too? Sorry? You, as usual, sorry seemed obvious to be the weird situation she just puts me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Wait, sorry. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, it sounds like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I would make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it wouldn't keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Okay, that's kind of nice thought, I would say. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Ooh. That is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? Even if you picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I didn't read this. I at least take the book. Yeah, he better read it, damn it. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Saori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner, Yuri's face is already in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is running around the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sound from... What? She seemed to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You're looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Yeah, I must agree to that. I mean, if you have organized everything, you want to keep it the same way, right? I mean, I'm like that, so... Yeah! You want to have it nice organized. Natsuki stacks a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga! You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I'll pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatched it out of my hands. Then she turns to a box of manga, slipped the volume right into the middle of the seat. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sign in the world. I know that feeling. I got a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Perfect Girls. Okay, it's a series I never heard of in my life. This probably means it's either way of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice? But I tell you one thing, Hamlic. I consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's a true fact. In many books are good, even though the cover can suck sometimes, you know? In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Oh, I wanna see this moving, please. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colors, attired striking animated feminine poses. It's excitedly... Don't just stand there. What? Does her grab my arms and pull me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't the chair be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. What? You can't read at the same time like that. What's that? I guess the easiest to be closer together like that? Like this? Ooh! Don't you say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particular bad thing. I opened the book. It's one of those few sexes with Natsuki once again inches closer. Reclaim that admission of space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Whoa, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but not really happening yet. So I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is it going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. All of the beginnings is about simple things. Like, there's a really fun chapters. They're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. Get to know the characters. Well, I can agree to that. Sometimes you really need to look into the things more, and like, if you watch a TV series, you need to watch maybe 4 or 5 episodes if you really can get into that, because, yeah, it's a fact, they're just introducing characters most of the times. Then the story takes place much bit later on. So what did this guy... What are you gonna think about this, then? You can help me know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, it's all kinds of drama. Like, when they get into all of the backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. And now she's getting happy. That's really what makes this good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? I'm such a bad guy. Wow, that's what gave me a little shock. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. Ah, this here seems a bit about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? What does that mean? It doesn't... I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time. I just got this manga. Yeah, coincidence, right? Like I would ever get into anything because it's a manga. Well, I think many people do that. They see manga with something that then they want to do the same thing too. I feel bad for anyone that's impressible. Ah, definitely not a coincidence. I guess I explained that's interesting baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga. That's definitely one of the better ones. And yeah, I can agree to that. Not to mention that she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? I'm an asshole, ain't I? We're reading a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with something you like with someone. I always get excited when I convince anyone from you to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I already know I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I graded over the other losers over time. Yes, you are a loser. I am a loser in this game. Surely I am. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, it's just like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found out. At least it's safe here in the club. So that's why she's in the club, to hide her things. Captain Monaco was kind of jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like I solved any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying it yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts to laugh. I totally forgot what happened. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite characters. You all feel a little bad for her since she is so unlucky. But I guess especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finished this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But we should not used to sharing a favorite manga with friends. I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki from his rare experience. The thought me making smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could you time me with any words? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look cozy over there, huh? Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she got to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I stop here now. I closed the book and handed it over to Natsuki. You just giving it back? Don't worry. Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I said the most mostly because I really didn't plan on using my space time to read this. It's spare time. Well, of course, it would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I kill you. By tomorrow. I only got part of the way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose this is a sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. What am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. Stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write poems last night? Yeah. My realization ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Saori and Monica enthusiastically put out their poems. Saori is one wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote her in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri recruit into complete as well, reaching into the bags. I do the same myself. Okay, who should I show my poem first? Okay, let's go with Natsuki then. Seems like a good day today, so. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share it with her first. Yeah. Okay, let's start with the thing I don't like. First of all, Natsuki reads my poems. Oh, that's the worst thing ever. Never mind. I don't think I can give you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing all the other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share your poems. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if it was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you saying you liked it? Oh, Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. Oh, you don't understand anything, don't you? I already told you that. You don't have to you don't have to go to announcing it to the world like that. You're all self-important. Pretty sure you actually said that. I said it most to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if this is a win or a loss that she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make it if I don't. Okay, eagles can fly, Monica can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it? Okay, click outside the poem to continue. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it! What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because Everyone in school, in high school, thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. All of a sudden, this guy, we become better. To be honest, we sound better. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like this poem. It seems everybody around you do great things and really can be disheartened. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about the writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhythm at the end, but then made it fall flat on the purpose, okay? It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that. I guess more went into it than I realized. It's getting hard to read. That's what it means to be a pro. Oh, now she's confident. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Sansuki feels proud, then it won't take that away from her. Who will you show up to next? To be honest, I'm gonna save. Yeah, okay, so. And I'm gonna end it for here. So far, I don't really know what to say about this, because it feels like a dating game. One of those dating games I tried out before, way back in the past, but I never really thought anything about it. It's supposed to be a horror thing, but it feels like they're putting it up, especially with that Yuri girl. Maybe she's gonna read some very scary poems and some crazy shit gonna happen. But other than that, it's also kind of fun in reading as we going on with this, because we seem to be the dumbest dipshit ever in this story. And I wanna see how this is gonna go. So, but I hope you like this video, and if you do, hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, do that too, and wait for the next video to come out. So, until then, Hamlic out, guys. See you next time.